Good morning, you guys. Well, it's actually afternoon, but good day. So today is a very interesting video. We are filming a toddler potty training video. Actually, that's kind of not as, well, it'll be interesting for the moms out there. So, I have, I guess, 3 really important tips that I used whenever I did potty train Sebastian. It's a rewarding technique and then a timer. Actually, that's the 2 things. That's literally all you need. Rewarding and a timer. Nothing else. Or at least in my case, I didn't use like any other special thing except for just the added bonuses. So, positive encouragement, a timer, a rewarding system, and then patience. So the first thing that I have to say is, well, come here. You want more? Okay, hold on. So the first thing I would say is get undies that you know your toddler would like. Yeah, I know. And tattoos that you know he's also going to like as a rewarding system every time he sits on the potty. And then stickers as well. Okay, so the first thing that I have to say is make sure that both of y'all are ready. Not just you feeling that your toddler is ready, you also have to feel that you are ready. When I say that, I mean that you're ready to have the patience that this is going to take. Because keep in mind, they've never had to control themselves before. If they've needed to go, they just go in their diaper. So this is the first time in their entire life that they have had to actually think about, like, hold on, hold it until you get to the potty and then go. So it's going to take a lot of patience from you to understand that they are learning to do that. So don't get upset if there's accidents. Just be aware that there's going to be tons of accidents and know that that is something that's just going to happen. Sebastian's technique was the tattoos. He would love the tattoos. I mean, his whole arm, both of them actually, not just one, but both of them were covered in tattoos because every time that he would sit or pee or poo on the potty, I would give him one. And the first thing to start off with is, even if they just sit on the potty or even if they have an accident, tell them, like, okay, so what I would do is when Sebastian did not like the potty, I would still try to sit him on the potty and I would say, okay, well, here's a tattoo. Sebastian did not like the potty to begin with. Whenever we first started, he did like it, and it was like, oh, this is new to me. But then when he realized that he had to let go of the diaper so that he could sit on the potty, he didn't like that idea. He was frustrated over the fact that he would have to let go of diapers to be able to use the potty, so he refused it. And I think we went about a week or so where he would not want to get on it. He would scream, he would just be upset about it. And I just let it go, and I said, look, this is what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to sit on it to be able to use the potty because we're not gonna use diapers anymore. He was just very upset about it and did not like it. So what we did was we let go of the potty for about a week or so. We didn't put it away. We left it on the floor and just didn't bother him about it. And we kept him in diapers. And then we said to ourselves, look, we know you can do this. We just know that you're refusing it because you don't want to sit on the potty. So we refused the idea of letting go of the potty and continued on potty training because we knew he was ready and we knew we were ready to be able to wean him off the diapers. Put them on you. Did I have any more on my face? Okay, thank you. So we continued on. Let go of the diapers. We didn't even buy diapers. I think when we were saying we're fully doing this, like this is happening, was in January. We didn't buy any more diapers, and if we did buy some, we left them in the car because we were only going to use them if we were going out somewhere. So all we had in the house was baby wipes. That way it would force us to say, we're not giving in. Today's the day. So in January, we said full on underwear, no more diapers. And it went good. He sat on the potty but wouldn't go, and I would give him a tattoo and I was like, look, if you want the tattoo to work, because you know how if you have a tattoo, it doesn't stick. And so I would say, if you want it to work, you have to pee-pee. So he would look at me and be questionable, like, what are you talking about? So then I would tell him and I would say, look, it's not working. So I would give it to him, but I would tell him, in order for it to work, you have to pee-pee. So he would hold on to that tattoo, and then eventually he would sit on the potty. And when he would go, I would be like, oh my goodness, good job. And I would do the pee-pee dance. So I would stand up, shout, cheer, say yay, dance with him, be happy and excited, because you have to think, your children, the main thing in their life is to see you happy. Like, the only thing that your children are aspiring for is your appreciation and for you to be excited for something that they do. So if you give them back that feedback, they are so excited and they feel as if they did something that is amazing. So I would clap, give him a high five. High five, baby. See? So good at high fives. Give him high fives. I would stand up, dance and be excited about what just happened. And then I would take the tattoo and I would, wet it with water, and I would put it on his hand, and I was like, look, it worked because you went pee-pee on the potty. And that made him just keep going, and he was like chop, 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 going every single time until he had an entire arm full of little tattoos because he was going potty. And if you guys look on my January vlogs, there are videos where you can see that his arms are covered in little tattoos because he was being potty trained. So that was the most exciting part of him. The rewarding part is the best tip that I can give you because it's good for both you and the baby. Okay, so the second tip that I have is a timer. And I'm telling you guys that the timer is the best thing to use for you. Because as a parent that's potty training a child, you don't think about when you have to go to the restroom because you feel that feeling and you just get up and just go to the restroom. A baby or a toddler is not going to be able to do that because they don't know what to expect. Like, it's the first time. They know how to hold themselves together, but they're getting trained to do so. Think about it. They're 2 years old, 3 years old, however old they are. They haven't had to control that feeling for so many years that they've been alive. So since this is the first time that we're trying to break them out of the habit of, if you need to go, just go. Now they're having to wait a second until they get to the final destination where that's supposed to go, and then they go. So you're not going to be able to tell when they need to unless they do the pee-pee dance if they've already been trained. So the best thing to do is for you to set a timer to remind you to take them to the potty. So most of the times it's either every 15 minutes, and you can try that, but after doing that for 3 or 4 times, you realize my child is not going to the potty every 15 minutes. Like, their bladder can definitely hold up more than that. And they're gonna get very upset that you keep sitting them on the potty every 15 minutes because they start getting stressed and annoyed, like, why do you keep moving me from me playing with my toys to put me on the potty? So what I would do is I did the 15-minute timer for 1 day. So I did the 15 minutes, and I would go every 15 minutes and then every 15 minutes until I realized, you know what? Sebastian goes to the potty every 40 to 45 minutes. So then I got smart and I started setting a timer. And it doesn't matter what timer you set. I set the timer with Alexa, so I would tell her to set a timer for 45 minutes. And so then the 45 minutes, she would set the timer off, and I would remember, okay, I need to go and put Sebastian on the potty. If I were to forget about setting a timer for the Alexa, then I would probably have a toddler that had an accident, because I would either forget because I would get busy doing laundry or doing housework, and I would forget that there was a toddler that needed to go potty. So then I would walk around and I would see that a toddler had pee-peed on the floor, and then he was just kind of like, pee-pee, like as in he went. So I would not put that on him because that's not his fault. That is my fault for not remembering to take him, hey, we have to go potty, because at this point, since it's in the early stage, he is training himself, and you are training and helping him get to that stage to where he can go to the potty. If the accident did occur, what I would do is I would say, oh, you had an accident. Okay, take your pants off, run, go to the potty, and finish. And he would run to the potty, I mean so fast, and he would just sit on the potty, and he would sit there and wait, and then he would say, all gone because he'd already finished, he'd already gone. So then I would still give him a sticker because guess what? He went to the potty, and that is already a good sign. That means he's doing something good. So I would have these moments where I would forget to set the Alexa timer, and he would have an accident, run to me and say pee 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 pee, and he himself, without me telling him, would run to the potty and sit on it and say all gone, even though he'd already had an accident, but it was okay, it was training. Eventually, I knew he would get to the point where he would go by himself. Now, if I'm not there to help him, he will go and run to the potty and go. The only thing that's frustrating right now is that it's really difficult for him to pull down his pants and his underwear. So he definitely still needs assistance from his mommy or daddy because he can't push down his pants down and he can't pull them up by himself either. So we're still working on that, but potty trained, he's doing really good. So what we would do is we would treat it like a game. Also, in order to get Sebastian to warm up to the potty, I did put the potty next to the toilet, and every time that I would remember to go to the toilet, I would sit him on the potty and say, look, go potty, mommy's going too. And that would usually warm him up to the situation, and he would say, okay, well, since she's sitting on the potty, then I guess I have to. So he would do that. I would give him tons of high fives, pick out new undies, pick out 2 different kinds, and make sure that there's like a variety pack, so at least 5 undies. And when you go change his diaper, take him out of his diaper at night, and you're gonna put him into his undies in the morning, have 2 undies hanging side by side like this, and say, okay, there's Batman and there is Superman. Which one do you want to wear? Superman or Batman? Which one? Superman? Okay, Superman it is. So then have it situated like that, and he will think, okay, well then I guess those are the ones that I wanted to wear. That's why it's so nice that they have like cartoons on them so they can choose what they want to wear. They make it seem like it's their choice to put on an undie and not diapers in the morning. The update currently is that Sebastian doesn't use a diaper when he goes to sleep. He doesn't wear a diaper throughout the day. Anytime that we are at home, he is in underwear, does not wear diapers. If we go out to the grocery store and I know that we're going to be at the grocery store for at least 30 or so minutes, I make sure he uses the potty before we leave the house, put him in the car with an underwear because I know we're going to be in town, and then we go grocery shopping, go to the library, baby, okay, go to the library, go run the errands that we need to do as long as they are in town. If I know that we're going to be at least an hour or over away from home, then I put him in underwear. There has been times where I have noticed that he doesn't wet his diaper until we get home, if it's been less than like an hour or a little bit over an hour, and as soon as we get home, he says pee 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 pee, and he does do the pee pee dance. So he's pretty much fully potty trained. The only thing that we need work on is when we're far away from home. So that's why I put him in diapers whenever we're going far away to places. Other than that, Sebastian is fully potty trained, and he is 2 years old. He is 29 months, the 15th. So he'll be 29 months in 2 days. And he is fully potty trained, except for the fact of us having to put a diaper on him if we go for longer than 2 hours. And that's just because we refuse to have a potty break in the middle of whatever trip it is that we are going. Ooh, that was Daddy. We gotta call him back. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And also, if you have any questions that you think I might relate to or might be able to give you good advice on, comment them down below. I will reply to them. I'm late at commenting to a lot of my comments back, but it's just because I'm just now returning back to work and it's getting kind of difficult to reply to everything, and it's just, I'm trying to find the best schedule for me, but currently uploading Mondays and Fridays, so expect new videos Mondays and Fridays, which are like the best thing, and it gives me plenty of time to be able to upload those videos, but I'm having a hard time commenting back to videos, so let's get this started. If you have a discussion, just start it down below. I will try to help you the best that I can, but like I said in the beginning of the video, I am not a healthcare professional or someone that knows how to do this professionally. This is just the way that I potty trained my child. I don't know anything about like those elimination communications or like proper potty training techniques. I don't know any about that. This is just literally me being at home, being a mom, being my first kid, and he's potty trained at 2. Clap. math for me because that is a very big accomplishment. Anyways, I'll get back to it. Sebastian's over there watching Paw Patrol eating peanut butter, and I need to get back to it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you'll see me in my next video. Bye!